Okay, YouTube. We got the third basketball IQ test. How to understand team defense. I mean, bro, we already know this. Ooh, Kansas State. Ooh. Ooh. No, we're not jumping ahead, guys.
To the film room, we are back for our third quiz already, and this one is going to be focused on how to play team defense. So if you're new to these quizzes, make sure you check out quiz 1 and 2 that are focused on offense.
Hey, Wizards. I'm looking at you. Y'all need to watch this video.
This quiz is going to be set up and structured like this. You're going to see a possession where I'm going to ask you a question like, in this particular situation, who was responsible for stopping the basketball? Player A.
And we're being actual responsible. I mean, that's his man. Truthfully, I say A. Actually, A.
A, B, or C. You're going to get a chance to watch the possession, see it again at full speed, and then I'm going to break it down. And
I think it was definitely A.
We'll actually revisit this possession.
I feel like B probably had the
test.
easiest one,
So
but I mean, it would have been like another
question.
backdoor.
When this ball screen gets set, player A, B, or C is primarily responsible for giving up this layup, and I want you to watch the possession at full.
I'd say probably them, because he's just supposed to switch. He's supposed to, like, when you see the pick and roll, he's supposed to switch. But I mean, the mismatch, that's what I'm saying. When this positionless basketball, pick and rolls don't necessarily work. It's good.
Speed and decide who you think made the mistake.
It's that guy. It's the dude who chased through the pick and roll. It's him. He's at fault because he's supposed to give and let him switch. He's just supposed to switch. He's genuinely just supposed to switch. Boom.
Now, what we can assume by the defensive alignment and movement is that they were in what's called a flat hedge defensive ball screen coverage. And that means that the on-ball defender is going to fight over the top of the ball screen while the screener's defender is going to stay flat and in front of the basketball to make sure that the ball handler can't get straight downhill, while these two defenders back here, known as tag defenders, are going to worry about the roll man, while this fifth defender is going to stay with his matchup because we never want to help out of the strong side corner. So what we can see at this point is that player A did a good job of fighting over the top of the screen to get back in front, and even though player C is getting boxed out by his man right now, he's in the position that he's supposed to be in. So the correct answer is that player B did not do his job well, and the reason why is because his body position right now is opened up, allowing this guard to turn the corner and get downhill when he's supposed to be flat and in front of the ball to make sure that he can't turn the corner.
Yeah. But realistically, if they just like switch and don't give him to the screen, does he just get to do that? And does he just pass and the play changes in the first place? Or do you just get like, you run the play and it just doesn't work because they read you? Like, would that be a perfect read, or am I wrong? Let me know. That was my thought process. Like, block him. What are we talking about? Make a block him.
Question number 2 involves another ball screen. So what you need to answer is who is primarily responsible? The two players involved in the ball screen, this backside tag defender, or player C who ultimately commits the foul.
Last game, you'd say the ball screen again. But, I mean, the screen didn't happen, so. Oh, I feel like it's the people on the screen. Why did they transition like that? Like, you got the screen, right? But it's bad screen. So at that point, he's just supposed to guard him. They're supposed to switch. That's why you need to fight over the screen for the mismatch. But I mean, after that, you kind of just give him that. You're kind of fried, because since it's college and that's the only big, he's kind of just easy bucket. Mismatch, rest for easy bucket. Like, yeah, so it's really his fault because he's just supposed to switch over. Right? That was his.
Now, one of the things we talked about in question 1 should have helped you eliminate one of these answers. Because this was a step-up ball screen going to the left, Player C is the strong side corner, so he needs to stay home, and he is not at fault for this possession. Now, player B is one of the tag defenders in this possession, and he really should be all the way over to the midline because of where the screen is set to help on this roll man, but ultimately, he wasn't the primary mistake on this possession. So the answer is A. The two players involved in the ball screen were the ones who screwed this up, and I'm going to show you why. As the guard comes off this ball screen, it looks as though the defense has switched, which would have been well executed if that's what they had planned on doing. But a few frames later, you can see the big pointing to the guard saying that he needs to get back to his matchup so that he can return back to his big, which indicates that they were actually in a hedge and recover, not a switch. And because of this miscommunication, watch what happens. They both try and recover to the big, and then they both try and go back and recover to the basketball, and because they weren't on the same page about their coverage, that's what left the big open at the rim.
Play for review. So just poor communication defense. Man.
Question number 3 is the possession that you saw at the beginning of this video as the example of what this quiz would look like. So you have to answer the question. On this slot drive, who is responsible for stopping the ball? Is it player A, player B, or player C?
It's B. I think it's... I feel like C, no. I feel like it probably B. It's A or B, but I'm going B. Because that's just easier.
The answer to this question is so important because you get into the details of how does a defense rotate when somebody gets beat. Because whether you like it or not, this is going to happen to every team. So player A is the strong side corner, and the reason we don't help from here, like we've said earlier, is because if you help and he kicks it to the corner, there's nobody else to help, and he's going to get an open shot. Player C isn't a great option either because he might not even be able to get all the way over to help before the ball handler goes to score. And even if he gets there, he's going to be leaving his man wide open for an easy kick out. And that leaves player B as the man who needs to step up and help
because it looked like that's low-key
on this drive. And this is
actually
where we start to understand the concept of defensive
that.
rotations. Because as he stops the ball, he's going to be leaving his man wide open, and that's where player C is going to help the helper or do what's referred to as cracking back and taking his man to stop that pass from being open. And then the third piece of the puzzle is this defender is going to have to be the one who rotates all the way back to the wing in case the point guard does throw that skip pass. Question number 4 is a very similar situation to question number 3. So who is responsible for this layup? Is it player A, player B, or player C?
Oh, wait.
B or player
B again.
C.
It's B again. I mean, C is taller, so I feel like it could be C, but I feel like it's probably B again.
Now, the first thing that's important about this possession is that there was a ball screen that was set that forced the defense to hedge, and now player A is going to have to help and recover, which is going to make him late to his closeout on number 40. By now, you should recognize that player C is the strong side corner defender, and he's going to stay home and not help. Now, if your answer is A, because this player got beat off the bounce and it's his responsibility, I don't disagree with you. I just want you to keep in mind that player A just got done hedging on a ball screen and now is recovering to a very good pick and pop shooter, and that's a difficult thing to ask of a 7-footer. So inevitably, when people get beat off the bounce, which is going to happen, it is the responsibility of player B to step up out of the hole and stop the basketball from scoring. Because once we do that, then we can help the helper by cracking back, and then you can rotate one more if they decide to kick the ball out to the wing.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, folks, I really know ball for real, bro.
So based off the things that we've just seen, in question 5, how do you think the defense could prevent the offense from getting this wide open look right here for a dunk?
That guy was just supposed to collapse in because you could. Yeah, him. Oh, nah. By this point, it's already fucked. Rise. I mean, he's supposed to. Nah, yeah. At that point, oh. It's just bad. Yeah, this just bad rotations.
I'd like to offer up two different solutions based on what we've talked about in this quiz already.
Nah, this bad
possession
rotation
starts with
shot.
what's referred to as a ghost screen, where the player makes it look like he's going to set a screen, but then he slips out to the wing for a pick and pop. Now, what could have happened is the big could have stayed in flat hedge coverage and kept the ball in front of him like we saw in the first question, and if they decided to throw it back to the ghost screener, you could have got a stunt from this player right here to keep him from getting an open look. But as soon as he got downhill, we get into the same situation that we just saw. The big is now doing a great job of stepping up and stopping the ball, but to keep this big from getting an open dunk, we need a crackback from this man right here. I decided to throw in a bonus question to see if you can watch this possession and see what went.
So my only issue with the last one is like, then the question I feel like before that or two questions ago prior. So if that was like the question 5, is either question 3, question 4. He said then you get an easy 3. So I feel like that's low key. I don't want to say gang gets pandering, but I feel like at that point you just can't win. Because it's like, okay, they get the easy 3. Like, yeah, you close out the easy dunk, but then he just kicks it out again to the nigga in the corner by himself. Bro, who just literally been in the corner by himself. So, like, oh. Easy 2 or easy 3. I mean, it's all momentum, though. Because if that guy's not a shooter, if it's DeAndre freaking Ayton in the corner, I mean, sure.
Wrong.
Let him shoot.
I'm not going to give you any prompts.
But if it's Cat,
yeah,
I mean,
twice.
fuck no. They don't give us no prompts. What? Robert just hump game. Alright, hold up. Hey, yeah, another screen. Boom, boom. It's damn near always this nigga. Yeah, cause he's supposed to cut like right here, and then he's supposed to cut like. Yeah. It's 45. What is that,
now,
Davion Mitchell?
This is a combination of everything that we've seen in questions 1 through 5. You're going to get this middle ball screen, and the first thing I want you to see is that the guard did a bad job of getting over the top, and he kind of just laid on this screen. And that ultimately makes it harder for the big because now he has to stay in front of the ball longer. And the big made the same mistake that we saw in possession 1 where he
You want to know what's funny about this defense? Nigga, look at the score. These niggas is up 26 points. They don't care. Like, this is good film coverage to, like, figure out. But it's like, gang, my nigga, this is why he don't give a fuck. These niggas is up 26 in the 24 in the first half.
His shoulders open, and instead of staying flat in front
Bro,
of the
damn near
ball,
probably got like
he
15,
allowed the
20.
guard to turn the corner and get straight downhill.
He
But as
damn
soon
near
as
got
that
like 15.
happened, you see a great effort by the crackback defender sprinting down to the big so that the guard in the hole can step up and they won't give up an easy layup. But as he's doing that, this defender doesn't know he's going to get back, and so instead of stepping up and stopping the ball, he fakes at him to try and steal that pass if he makes it, and he ends up being the one that gives up the layup.
I said 45. I was like, Davion Mitchell. Oh, no, it's not. Spider. What if that was Spider though, chat? What would you do? Or maybe the comments, yeah, and then bro
Hopefully
just got
this
like
video
nutmegged.